you've been seeing this guy. You've been enjoying the relationship and it's been going well until he started to ask you for money. You gave it. Like I gave it. Because you were in love. Now look at what the love has cost you, or what is gonna cost you if you do not watch this video to the end. Babes, you've turned into a sugar mama instead of being the sugar baby. Welcome to my channel. I am Caramel.
I, Jiminique, I'm the cleanest bitch. Depending on you, I could be the meanest bitch. I told the nigga if he wanted, he could eat it quick. Let me see a couple dollars for you eat the shit. This bitch is talking so much, I got a headache. If they think the competition, look at their aesthetics. The body nice to tell me I'm athletic. That's why these bitches acting so pathetic, they regret it.
So today, we are talking about the ninjas that be asking for money. Okay, babes and peoples, I don't know what's going on, but there's an alarming rate of ninjas flying around asking for money. And simply it's disgusting. It's disgusting for numerous reasons, because now the ego that men have, it doesn't match with them trying to be sugar boys. I don't know what to call it now, because literally I feel like they want to take our place. It might sound strange, but that's a whole nother topic for another day. I believe a man is a man, a woman is a woman. I do believe as a woman, you should give your boyfriend or your partner or your husband a birthday gift. Give him things that means a lot to him. But I do not believe that a woman should be giving a man money in the relationship, and I do not believe a woman should be going 50-50 with a man. Have I made that mistake to give a man money before? Yes. Now, the only man I can look at to give money ever would be my baby daddy. Yeah. My baby daddy. Like, you won't see it with anybody else. Or my brothers. But apart from that, like, even my brothers, it would be like something like a gift, you know what I mean? I don't believe that men should be out here begging for money, and it's literally happening a lot where women are the ones taking care of the homes, taking care of things in the relationship, and actually taking care of the man, when it's supposed to be the opposite. Personally, me, being in a relationship, before, I will not lie to you guys, I never dated for money, which I should have. Yeah, I'm being quite honest with you guys, which I should have dated for money. If I look back, and I would have advised my 22-year-old self, I would have dated for money, not for love. Because love didn't take me anywhere, you understand? And being in love, I ended up giving money to a man because I didn't enter the relationship with, oh, he should take care of me and this, that, and that. Because me, I've always been independent. And that's another thing too. If you're independent, do not show them you're independent. Okay? So there was one time, like, a man actually asked me for money, and I felt like I couldn't say no, and I gave him the money. And I spoke about this guy in my narcissistic video, because once I gave him the money, he betrayed me. It didn't even take 12 hours, so you can go back and watch that video. I'll put the link in the description. Okay? So, I've been a victim of this, but there has never been a time me, Caramel, has been with a man and he never did anything for me. Like, anything at all. There has never been a time. There has never. Like, they might not be, the men I've dated might not have been the richest, but they throw a bag on a bitch. You know, they spend, you know what I mean? So, what can I say? You know? But Yeah, just giving them money, like, no. And let me give you the signs. Let me tell you. One, he's always broke. He's always talking about how he doesn't have money, how they paid him late. Even before they pay him, he's always talking about how he has this and that to pay. He's always complaining about money, but he's using money for a habit. Like, for example, this one that I gave money to, and that's the last man I ever gave money to. He was always complaining he doesn't have money, but he was smoking hella kush. And kush is expensive. He was smoking like hella kush. And I knew that ninja wasn't growing no kush. So they will be spending money on things but be acting like they're broke. And he had a cap collection. Me, I have a bag collection. Like, you can see some there's like more here, but he had like a cap collection. And this ain't cheap. You understand? And I mean like proper designer caps. But this ninja, every time I talk to him, he's like broke. He ain't gonna spend no money on you. If he does spend money, it will be like maybe 10-20 pounds. If he does spend money on you, top, it'll be like 10-20 pounds. And that's like if he's in a good mood. Okay. They always have a sub story going on. So when they meet you, it's always like, I have somebody to take care of in Nigeria. I have my family back home. I have this, so that you will know that they have responsibility. So that when you ask, you can keep in mind that they have responsibility, so you will know how you're going to ask. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. You will know how you're going to ask. So that's what they are trying to do. So any guy that you meet that is like immediately telling you, oh, I'm not financially okay, dead it. Because if he's not financially okay, he should not be dating in the first place. You know what, women, I think like at this point in 2026, we've been giving men a lot of grace. Me, I know for a fact that I've been giving them a lot of grace that I shouldn't have, and I'm stopping that issue because it hasn't taken me anywhere. Be there. If it's like a man that you love, truly, you can be there in times of, let's say he needs essential things. You can get him like some essential things, like things to be there, like toiletries. Let's say if it's really bad, things like that, you know. But never give him the money physically to get anything. Never. I don't know, somebody that I've been listening to that's helped me a lot is Shira7. Shira7 has helped me a lot. Listening to her has done me a whole lot of good. So if you don't know who Shira7 is, please go and listen to her. She's like the mother of all mothers, okay? Yeah, so don't give the man anything. Like, even me telling you to get him little things, Shira7 will never even tell you to do it. She will tell you once the money finish, you go. Some of them, most of them that are now asking for money are the baby fathers, because they probably cannot take care of themselves, the kid, and some of them are paying a lot of child support. So if you see a baby father, just bear in mind he might ask, he might be them. When I said them, one of the beggars. So by the time you hear baby father, just know there's like a lot of responsibility there. So you think, bear in your mind whether you would want anything to do with this type of man, because first of all, there's the baby mama, then there's the child support and everything. So he's limited of what he can spend and give to you. So if you want to avoid men that might ask you for money, first, baby fathers, yeah, avoid them. Majority of them are now going around asking women for money instead of giving, and they're very stingy with it too. Imagine men that don't have kids and they're stingy with it, so imagine baby fathers. Okay. So, yeah, they will be flashy with it. They can be going out, they can be doing things, but they will never do those things with you. And when it comes to doing stuff with you, like they might do little things for you, like plan like a little date, but it will never be like where their money can take you. It will always be like something below that. They will always give you the bare minimum, and this is for you to be prepared for the bare minimum, so that you're always in that mindset of not giving. And then the first time he asks you, he will make sure you would have fallen in love, probably, you know, giving you some good, and then asks you, and then you too, maybe you be remembering the good, and then you will just say yes. Or you're afraid to lose the guy, so you're like, in your heart, you're like, oh, I should help, because you know, us women, we're emotional. Oh, I should help, I should be there. Nah, men are not emotional the way that we are, and I'm just telling you guys that. So anytime you feel some type of emotion for them, like feeling sorry or feeling sad for them, just don't. Yeah, just don't. It's not worth it at all. Yeah. Like for me, if it's not, like I said, if it's not my baby daddy, like no, and I'm never gonna give him money physically. I'm never I'm never gonna do that. It will be like gifts or things that I know he needs, but never gonna give him money physically. And women, stop giving your husband money physically, because a lot of these men are out here cheating, giving this money to women. Do you know that guys that even ask you for money will be having another woman they are giving that money to? So don't ever. And once you start giving a guy money, men are like protectors. They are like, they like to feel like the head. Once you start giving a man money, instead of him feeling like he's the man in the relationship, he will start reversing the road in his head subconsciously, making you the provider, making you the giver. And he can never end up with a woman like that. Have you guys ever seen that men will end up with the woman that actually was there for them and helped them? Like out of, let's say there's 10 men in the world, there will probably be like one that did that stayed. The rest of them didn't. Okay? Like they will never be with a woman that held them down, because men don't want to be seen in a light where they can't provide. Like, oh, it's like you've seen me in my lowest, and I don't want a woman that have seen me in my lowest. I want a woman that will see me in that light, like that dogu light. If you're not Nigerian, like that king, you know, like that man, that light. Men don't want you to see them as broke. That's why you see some of them will even go ghost when they are going broke, and then appear when they have that moonlight, because they just don't want you to. So any man truly that presents to you that he's broke, two things is happening here. One, he knows that you will help him. He knows you're a good woman, but he will still take advantage of you, and he will still not view you like that. You know, he will try his best not to view you in the way I said, but subconsciously he will. And two, he just doesn't see you like that. He doesn't see a future with you. Because men will never, a woman that they like, they will never, a man that truly loves you, if it's even like £100 or $100 he has, he will split it into two, knowing that you need it, and rather give half of it to you. And he will hide that he's broke. So know this and know peace. And guys, I'm gonna link some videos here, like videos from people I follow, TikTok videos and everything like that, for you guys to hear these things from men themselves. Okay? From men themselves. Because who's the better teacher about men? Men themselves. So please, if you're new here and you watched to the end, thank you very much. My name is Caramel. I would appreciate it if you like, comment, or subscribe. But I will link my social media below. Please stay in contact with me. You guys message me, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere, message me. I'm a very open person and I love talking to people. So yeah, feel free, comment, and click the notification bell so that every time I post, you get my videos, you get a notification about my video. Okay, thank you guys very much.
When you're dating and asks you for money, all you need to do is remember these 6 words. I will never send him money. And I'm going to give you the 2 reasons why. First is that the inherent nature of a mature man is to be a provider. Provider for himself, for his relationship, for his family. And okay, let's say he's in a difficult situation or he lives in a country where it's difficult for him to get his finances together. What a mature man will be focusing his efforts on is finding ways to make money and not trying to get the money he needs from the women that he's dating. You see, when he's asking you for money, he's actually also trying to test you. He wants to see whether you are willing to be the provider for your relationship with him. He's trying to switch the roles with you. And once you start providing, it will never stop because he will sit back and relax in a relationship, knowing that you will always provide the finances when required. The second and final reason is emotional blackmail. He knows that because you like him, because you love him, because you have feelings for him, because in your head you are already planning a future with him, you are more likely to feel obliged, guilty, or fearful that if you don't give him the money, your relationship will end. Your feminine nature is that you want to care, you want to help, and that is what he's using as his basis to emotionally manipulate you.
Hey there, super excited to come your way today. So I'm going to be sharing 2 very common utterances you're going to hear from a romance scammer that you will never hear from a genuine Nigerian man. 2 very common utterances you're going to hear from a romance scammer that you're never going to hear from a Nigerian man. Pay attention. 1, I am hungry. I am hungry. So you're going to hear this guy tell you that he's not eaten for the past 2 weeks because things are bad for him. And if you do not send him money, he may just starve to death. So one of the most common utterances you're going to hear from a romance scammer that you'll never hear from a genuine Nigerian man is him telling you that he's hungry, that he's not eaten for the past 2 months. And if you do not send him money, he may just die of hunger. When you hear this, run for your life. 2, I want you to send me money so I can invest for you in my country. I want you to send me money so I can invest for you in my country. A genuine Nigerian man who just started a relationship with you, who's dated you for 6 months, wouldn't ever say such a thing to you. I want you to send me money so I can invest for you in my country. Never ever agree to sending money to somebody who's requesting that you send him money so he can invest. You have a lot of investment opportunities in your own country, and he's not an investment advisor. So why is he asking you to send him money? The moment you send your money to a man who claims that he wants to invest it for you, just forget about that money. Now, these are 2 frequent utterances you're going to hear from a romance scammer that you will never hear from a genuine Nigerian man. Don't say I didn't tell you. Do well to like this video, share, and drop a comment. Thank you so much, and God bless you.